Here with reaction, RNC co-chair Lara Trump. A lot of questions here. They knew it was real. Garland knew it was real. Now that we all know it's real, we know that Joe lied at the highest level, and Joe was involved in all these foreign business deals and the millions of dollars they raked in, including taking direct action by withholding money, so a prosecutor investigating the company his son is in business with, paying him millions with no experience, continues to pay him millions. So all of that's true, Laura, and Garland hasn't lifted a finger. If it was your father-in-law or you or Eric or Don, I'm pretty sure they'd go after all of you.
Yeah, I was going to say, just go after Donald Trump. When in doubt, that's sort of their motto that they, of course, always have. It is really incredible, Sean, to see what has gone on. And the fact that you have Merrick Garland actually complaining about the American citizens voicing their concerns for a very clearly biased justice system should be concerning to him, because he's the Attorney General of the United States. We can't live in a country if we do not trust our foundational institutions like this, and people are terrified right now. Everybody knows what this trial with Hunter Biden was about. This is about smoke and mirrors. This is the red herring. This is a distraction from what you've talked about the entire show, which is that it's not just criminality we're worried about with the Biden family, it's national security we're concerned about. We need to know as American citizens that when Joe Biden, as president of the United States, is making decisions for this country, he's made decisions based on what's best for the American people and not what's best for the bank account of the Biden family. And by the way, Sean, based on how the last 3.5 years have been going, we should really question what has been going on there. And as a family member of the Trump family, the whole thing is kind of wild for me to watch. If you think back, Sean, to when Donald Trump won the election in 2016, think about what our family business was. We were a private company that had real estate and golf courses around the world. We were in international business originally, yet what did we do? We said, you know what, when he won, we're not going to do any new international business deals. The opposite of that happened when Joe Biden became vice president of the United States. That's when the Biden family got into international business. We went so far as a family as to pay back the United States Treasury every penny that we got from any foreign dignitary that spent money at a Trump property. Of course, we got no credit for that, but we didn't even want the faintest hint of impropriety. And yet, look at the way they have gone after Donald Trump for literally anything they could find. They have a treasure trove with this laptop. The American people are demanding transparency. Again, it's about our national security. We deserve to know. But I want to tell people out there how you can actually make a difference, how you can rectify this. It comes on November 5th of this year. It comes the first day of early voting in your state. Get out and vote in this election. Our country depends on it. The future of America certainly depends on it. We cannot allow these things to stand. We need to get to the bottom of this. We need to save our country, but you got to get out and vote.
I agree. And early voting, by the way, starts in September. In September in some states. I hope people keep that in mind and get over your reluctance and resistance to voting early. I know you're working hard on legal ballot harvesting to match, hopefully surpass Democratic efforts. But if you want to change it, Garland's not going to change. He's weaponized the Department of Justice. It'll remain that way and probably get worse if, God forbid, he was reelected. All right, Lara Trump, thank you. When we come back. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.